If there's one family of birds that personifies the freedom, endurance, and majesty of the vast oceans, it's the albatrosses, also known as Diomedidae. These seabirds are renowned for their incredible wingspans, the largest of any living bird, which allow them to glide effortlessly over the waves for days, weeks, and even months without touching land. They are true nomads of the sea. Albatrosses vary in size from the Laysan albatross with a wingspan of about 2 meters or 6.5 feet to the colossal wandering albatross, which can reach up to 3.7 meters or over 12 feet. Their distinctive features include long, narrow wings, perfectly adapted for dynamic soaring or gliding, which allows them to harness wind currents over the ocean with minimal energy expenditure. A large, strong beak featuring a hook at the tip and a pair of distinctive nasal tubes on top, which enable them to excrete excess salt from the seawater they ingest. Webbed feet, ideal for swimming, although they are somewhat clumsy on land, hence the saying to waddle like an albatross. Generally black and white plumage, with variations depending on the species, often with a white body and dark wings. Albatrosses are primarily found in the Southern Ocean, encircling Antarctica, where winds are constant and powerful. However, there are also species that inhabit the North Pacific and even some in the South Atlantic. Their habitats are the open seas, spending most of their lives in the air or resting on the water's surface. They prefer cold to temperate climates, where storms and strong winds are common, as they rely on these atmospheric conditions for their efficient flight. They only return to land to breed, typically on remote, uninhabited islands where they are safe from terrestrial predators. The main diet of albatrosses consists of cephalopods like squid and octopuses, fish and crustaceans. They are opportunistic feeders and often follow fishing boats to feed on discards. They are also scavengers, taking advantage of marine animal carcasses. They catch their prey by shallow diving or simply snatching it from the water's surface while gliding. Albatrosses are long-lived birds, with some species living over 50 years, and they have a very particular breeding system. They are monogamous and form lifelong pair bonds. Once they find a mate, they stay together for life. Their courtship dances are quite elaborate, involving head movements, gurgling calls, bill touching, and wing extensions. These dances are essential for strengthening the pair bond. Larger species, like the wandering albatross, breed only every 2 years due to the long incubation and chick rearing period. They lay a single large egg in a rudimentary nest built on the ground. Both parents take turns incubating the egg and feeding the chick, which can last many months until the young albatross is ready for its first flight. Fun fact number 1. The wandering albatross has the largest wingspan of any living bird, exceeding the height of many people with their arms outstretched. Their flight is so efficient that they barely flap their wings, utilizing ascending and descending air currents. Fun fact number 2. Sailors traditionally considered albatrosses to be the souls of lost mariners, and killing them was thought to bring bad luck, a belief immortalized in Samuel Taylor Coleridge's poem The Rime of the Ancient Mariner. Despite their incredible adaptation to oceanic life, most albatross species are endangered or vulnerable. The main threats include longline fishing, where albatrosses are accidentally hooked on the thousands of baited hooks of longlines and drown. Plastic pollution is another major threat, as they ingest plastic debris mistaken for food, which can lead to malnutrition and death. Invasive species on breeding islands, such as rodents and feral cats, prey on eggs and chicks in their colonies. Lastly, climate change can alter the availability of their prey and the wind currents they depend on for flight. Numerous international organizations and agreements are working to implement conservation measures, such as using fishing techniques that reduce bycatch, eradicating predators on breeding islands, and reducing marine pollution. Albatrosses are true icons of the ocean, symbols of endurance and grace. Watching them glide effortlessly over the waves is an awe-inspiring experience that reminds us of the immensity and fragility of our planet. Protecting these birds means protecting the soul of the seas.